Ladies, if you hold yourself to a higher standard, you can teach men how to treat you. Even men that you deem to be dogs will treat you better than they've treated other women. Let me explain.
This is Liberty v. Justice reminding you that you are worth it. Vales Mucho. Don't forget to subscribe.
And I'm just getting warm, just like Muhammad Ali, they called them Cassis.
Okay, so I dated this guy. It was back in Erie, Pennsylvania. I was 18 years old. It was right before I went into the Army, okay? And he met my mother. I met his mother. My mother went and met his mother. Like, we were all just cool friends. Like, he was part of the family. And that's because, like, when I first met this guy, it was this Puerto Rican guy. So I'm going to say Jose. It wasn't Jose, just so you know. But just to make it up so that people don't know who it is. The only reason I ever talked to the man is because I was, walking down the street in my neighborhood, and he was in my neighborhood just like riding his bike or whatever, and he was like, "Hey, beautiful, how you doing?" See, now, fellas, that is how you approach a lady, okay? And ladies, if a man tells you you're beautiful, I mean, isn't that hard to ignore somebody like that? Okay, Jose and I never had sex, okay? And that's why we remain friends, and I looked at him from the moment we met, the way, he approached me, "Hey, beautiful, how you doing?" And how we met each other's families, and we went on trips together, and he bought me like stuffed animals. He took me, and he spent money, you know what I mean? He was like on disability, and he would get a few $100s a month, but he was spending all of his money on me. And so, just buying me stupid stuff. Like, I didn't even ask for it. "You want that teddy bear, mama?" He was buying teddy bear. "You want this, you want that?" Jose was always taking me out. We were going to eat. We were doing things. We were going on trips. I mean, and he was, you know what? He was really good to my mama too. My mama loved him. Is that there's other women, they seen a whole different side of Jose because they were different women, right? You see, Jose was a different person with those other women because they were different women. They didn't treat Jose the same way I did. They weren't as good to him, for one thing. They all had sex with him. A lot of them had babies by him. And Jose went to prison, and because Jose was on drugs and stuff like that. He was into a lot of stuff because he has a lot of problems. He's misunderstood. He had problems growing up. But with these women, they had sex with him, and they treated him a different way. They cussed him out. They did this, they did that, or whatever. Because I know these women. They talk to me. But, but anyway, you could change somebody and make them step up and change their standards by the way that you treat yourself, by the way you hold your standards. You can show somebody how to treat you, and, like, for me, I love Jesus. I'm not going to be with a man that's not in love with Jesus. But, like, if you're going to be with somebody, you got to talk to them and learn about them. And you got to, if you want something different, you got to be different. Just do it, meaning be you, and do you, and get your money, and get your mind right, ladies. Get your mind right. And you know what? You will have the man that you want in your life, because you'll both be in the same place, doing the same thing, and, and you'll have the man. You don't need to look for a man. See that? They're everywhere. See that? They're everywhere. So just do you, be you. Just do it. Like Nike. Do what you want to do. And you are worth it. Don't have sex before marriage, okay? Vales Mucho.
You are worth it, ladies. Vales Mucho. And don't trade your passions for temporary glory. Just do it like Nike.